my fabulous freaks? It's been a while since I've done a DIY project, and I'm going to do one that's a little bit more of a serious note. In my video on purses versus vests, or was it vests versus purses? I don't remember. I talked about how convenient a vest is compared to a purse. But vests can also not only be convenient personal-wise, but socially they can be convenient. Many people have made friends simply by going, "Hey, I know that band. Do you like that band? I love that band too. Let's hang out sometime." It's a great way to be social, but it's also a great way to note social causes. Battle vests and vests in general have been used for decades for political and social protests. Recently, I've been wanting to do something to my battle vest that was a little bit different. At first I wanted to do the leopard print patches, but I thought that was just not really me. So I wanted to do something that was very similar, and I thought, oh my god, what if I did something that was more dedicated to the missing and murdered Indigenous women? For those that don't know, over 5,700 Native and Alaskan Native women have been reported missing or murdered. And that was way back in 2016. They have lost count ever since. This count does not even include Canada's. Currently, most of these cases are committed by non-tribal members. And because of this, the tribal council can't do anything about it. Tribal courts can't do anything about it. And most of these cases are just not dealt with. Thanks to congressmen and congresswomen like Deb Haaland, laws are starting to hopefully be passed to help correct this. People within the Native American communities have adopted the red dress as a symbol for these murdered and missing women. It has been shown in art exhibits, beaded jewelry, makeup, all types of different things. There's also been different ceremonies shown at powwows. The color red actually has a huge significance to most tribes. It is the only color that can be seen by spirits. So the color red is worn as a way to try and guide back spirits back home. So a lot of it, of course, incorporates a lot of those missing and murdered Indigenous women. So I decided to do my own thing and incorporate that into my battle vest. Here's a tutorial on how I did that.
The first thing you are going to need is some red fabric from Joann's. I bought this for about $7.99. It's just simple red fabric, nothing more. Then you will also need some fabric paint. This is just $3.99 at Joann's. It does not say anywhere that skin contact is harmful or anything like that, which I needed for this project, so I just kind of rolled with it. You will also need plates, scissors, and paper towel. You will need red thread, and you do not need a sewing machine, but it is handy. But you can do this by hand, and of course you will need your vest. Now the first thing I am going to do with this is I am going to cut out the shapes that I need for the spots that I want to have covered. So I'm going to do the upper left shoulder and the side under, it would be like underarm or underback or something like that. And then I'm going to cut them and put them in, sew them in place. A little hack I learned while I was doing this was if you want to get these things frayed early, you can take an eraser to the edge and just kind of mess them up a little bit. I didn't bother hemming them because I thought that would look too neat and too pretty. So I just want like a type of dirty, grungy kind of look to it. Throwing it in the washer. Then next I put the fabric paint in the plate, and I took some paper towels and I blotted handprints on the paper towels first so I could get more decent hand patterns on my red fabric. And then of course put one nice handprint on the front. The left shoulder one came out a lot neater than I expected it to, but the back one kind of turned out a little bit more messed up, but that's okay. I might be able to put patches there later.
While my patches may not solve the issue, it's the little things that count. This will hopefully help raise awareness to people who ask me about my battle vest. If you don't really do vests and you just want to donate, I highly recommend donating to the Coalition to Stop Violence Against Native Women. I will link the website down below and I will also show it on the screen. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. It's something that means a lot to me, so thank you all for watching. Bye!